But that can be fulfilled, that can be committed, it can be accomplished only when you have something, not written law, regulated by your conscience. That I am given a job, I am doing it where? I am doing justice. Sir, I am doing justice. I asked one of my officers, sir, I am just doing justice to my, what it is. I am coming there, fix the security, I am getting the salary. What I am doing justice, sir, give me the fees. Because my premium is so much, I have settled so much claims, you are justified. But where is my return? Therefore, let us sit today and discuss and find out the way how we can become a very good negotiator so that we become somebody ultimately end up earning something for others. For this, you have to understand what the strength that you have in yourself. You understand? You have to understand what is the strength that you have in yourself. Unless an individual understands what strength I have, how will you know the strength of other persons? Unless you understand what is the strength of you as an insurer, you understand what is the strength of TPA or self-employed, how will we generate a point where we meet, at a point where we both derive something called satisfaction in terms of benefits, in terms of surplus, in terms of yield, because our company is not only to give service through TPA, but to grow. Growth is not in terms of premium. We have preference for premium. We want to grow in terms of premium, but our priority is simultaneously not to lose the premium and not to burn the account that I have, which is carried forward by my seniors. Or probably some of us, and you are going to be there tomorrow to enjoy. Only understand that you have a role to play. The role is making yourself available to other person to understand that he is doing your job, but you should also understand that I am doing a job where I have an occasion to meet another individual, because he is not coming as a TPA, he is coming as a complementary associate. Because today world thinks, do not bother about individual weakness. They are irrelevant today. Because strength of an individual, if it is 70%, 60%, the other person has got 60%, the strength becomes 120%. Suppose there is an insurer whose weakness is 40%. There is a TPA whose strength is 60%. Both strength put together 120%. What we need today? 100%. But world thinks, the world is enjoying only 20-80. You know that concept? Suren is looking at me. The other day we were talking about it, how our brain functions. We most of the doctors, I should not talk about that. I was reading one of the magazines. They said only 10% of our brain works. But suddenly, Jews, Israel people have come out with one study. They said only 4% works, it seems. And the 4% particularly works 100%, but negatively. Reason is, we set our goals, we set our priorities and preferences for the career, but we should set our preferences and priority for a life. Set your goal in life. Somebody asked me, what are your goals? My goals are very simple. Happiness and peace. That comes when I am not connected to something called earning. I come to office, get my salary because I come to office. But I do not do 10% more than 1% more than that. I come to insurance company because I got the job to do, but I do not give them the 2% margin, 3% margin, though we are liberal in giving 5.4% and 4.5%. My dear friends, let us understand each other, that both of us are connecting each other because we have lots of travel to go. And young boys who are here today, maybe some of our officers from organizations, maybe 4 of you or 5 of you or 7 of you will be CMDs of 7 companies. Today we have 4 POC companies. We have got PAC, we got agriculture, we have got ECPC. You understand? Today we have grown 0.7%. Probably after 10 years, 70 crores in 14 years. In another 14 years, 70 probably, imagine. 10,000 crores has become 70,000 crores. As it been another 15 years, 70,000 at the same percentage growth, say 35,000 crores. Another 15 days it will be a lakh premium. But that is possible only when this group understand this organization got immense potentialities equal to that of the potentiality that every one of us have, because when you meet the challenge of yours, you understand how equal your power is to meet the challenges, because nothing can affect you, because you have an inherent talent, but you should have that yearning desire in your life that you need to be useful to this organization, which gives you the support in the form of an employment, in the form of survival, in the form of return, in the form of any joy, that pleasure that you extend beyond you. Whatever I earn is not for myself. That is for everyone in the family. Whatever my region earns is not for myself. Maybe for people working in my region, or there are other regions who earn, who also sometimes earn for ourselves. I want to make one point very clear. Insurance is on the concept of balancing of accounts. If one region makes loss, other region can make profit. If one portfolio makes loss, other portfolio can offset. But very unfortunate. I have not found, of course, one TPA or two TPAs have come across, but that is for a temporary period. One TPA who comes and tells me, sir, our claim settlement is 95%. But our ICR is 75%, because we are aware your management is 15%. And we are also aware that if corporate business you are getting 7.5. One of my officers comes and says, yes, TPA is given 90%, 90 crores premium. There is big TPA. But what is use? For the 90,000 crores premium you earn and get the fees very nicely, but my return 120% calculation. Who are at fault? Are we, is insurance company, or is TPA, or client? Nobody is at fault, because we have not discussed about it. We have to discuss regularly. For that you sit and art, pleasantly talk to each other, understand each other, so that we travel better. I want to conclude a small story, which probably many of you know. Because normally Vishal wants to get up and go out. Vishal worked under me, and I thought he was, when I joined the scale one office, because he has been selected as IS also. And he has not joined, I don't know why. So the small story which many of you must have known, just for repetition only. There was a construction company, entrepreneur. He was one of the very good, successful entrepreneurs in the city. Because he had an excellent engineer as an employee. He works like donkey. He done all the best things that we could do for this man. This man emerged as a very successful builder in the city. But somehow he wanted to retire from the services. Before retiring, he wanted to take his family and some of his friends abroad for 6 months and come back. So he called this loyal engineer, who was a cause for his successfulness in the. Therefore, what he did, he called. He said, take the blank checkbook. This is the site that I purchased for myself. And this site you should build, this is the final house that you are building on my behalf. I want that for me. You should create such a most beautiful, palatial, magnificent building that nobody should think that this kind of palace exists anywhere in the world. He went abroad. So everybody who goes the street started wondering how this building became very beautifully built. It was one of the most attractive, really magnificent building. Everybody is very happy. But this engineer had the checkbook, blank checkbook. And he also knows where first hand material available, second hand material available, third material available, you know the rates. So he could try to use as much money as possible with the cheapest material that is possible. But he gave the glitters and built the house very nicely and swallowed half of money that he accounted for him. He want to return in the airport itself, people, but besides, see, we have seen this house that is being built for you. Looks wonderful. So why you stop? You keep continuing, you also want out. So I was amused. Then he wanted to come and see immediately with his family. He came running. When he came to the building, when his wife was there. Where is he? Sir, he wants to pay electricity charges. Okay, call him. Then they were waiting outside. Then he came. Okay, let me and my wife see the house inside. Get a key. He went running and took the key and came and gave it to him. He gave it to his wife. Whose wife? Engineer's wife. Owner's wife. So this engineer thought, oh, we have achieved because we have earned, because he's going to conclude the business. I have taken 50% of the cost. How much it happened? 1.5 crores, so 75 lakhs was swallowed. But wife of the entrepreneur gave the key to the wife of an engineer who built. He said, this is house we wanted you to build for yourself. My dear friends, TPS, the key is given to you. Please build our organization. Because we are here to talk on something which is going to renew our integrity and security. With this I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the voice of sagacity, wisdom, and experience. My dear friends, there is a slight change in the program. We will break for tea right now and assemble in 15 minutes so that we can prepare the stage for the presentations. So see you in 15 minutes time. Thank you.